In today's video, we are going to look at batch invoicing from delivery dockets. We will look at this through the point of view of sales, but you can do this in purchases as well if you want to create a batch of invoices from a batch of goods in delivery dockets or sales delivery dockets from customers. So from the main menu, we navigate to sales, or you can go to purchases. Um, but we want to combine sales delivery dockets, and we will go down to an option called Combine Documents. Okay, so on this screen, at the top of the screen, it does allow you to put in an account code range. It defaults from your very first account to your last account in alphanumerical sequence. I think most people really just leave that as is because they want to capture all the delivery dockets and not just the delivery dockets for a certain customer or a certain range of customers. But you could just do this for one customer or range. Uh, Down below the customer range, we have to select a date range. So I'm going to put in the 1st 2024 to the 31st of December 2024. And you don't have to type it in. You can click on the little drop down arrow and pick your date from the calendar either. Okay, so we've put in our date range. This is the date range that we want to pick up delivery dockets within this date range. Now, moving over to the right-hand side of the screen, you have to choose what you want to combine from. You can combine from order to delivery, or you can do from delivery to invoice or return to credit note. I'm going to choose deliveries and returns. And you can see there that the system has knows that the next step in that phase will be invoices and credit notes. Your delivery dockets get converted into invoices and your return dockets get converted into credit notes. The next question or next decision you have to make is, do you want to have a different invoice for every delivery docket? In a lot of instances, this would be common in builder merchants, and they would like to combine one invoice for a range of delivery dockets. Now, you can get more specific to this if you look on an actual customer account. You can put a specific rule on how the documents are combined for a customer, and that will override whatever you choose in here. For example, you might have a customer who's got some different jobs on. Maybe there's some sort of a tradesman, and they have different job references. So you could say, well, I want to combine all my deliveries into one invoice, but based on the reference of the delivery dockets. And so you might have that customer might have 5 delivery dockets belonging to one job, and 3 belonging to another job, and 2 belonging to another job. So even though there's 10 delivery dockets, that will convert into 3 invoices because we've put that specific rule on his account. But for now, just to keep the video a bit shorter, I'm just going to look at the process of using the combined documents option. We'll say, yes, we do want to create a new document for each old document. Down below that, you can enter in a new document date, or you can tick this box to say, we'll use the match document date. So set the invoices to the same date as the delivery. You may want to put it at the end of a month, and have all the invoices dated the 31st of December 2024. The other tick box here to the right where it says close document, when you combine your deliveries into invoices, by default they're left open, so you can click in on each one and maybe change pricing if you need to change pricing or do any last minute adjustments. But if you're happy that all the prices on the delivery dockets are correct and you don't want to do that process, you can tick this box to say close document, and then once they're combined, you're done. The job is done, and it's a bit quicker. So just for training purposes, I'm not going to tick that because I do want to show you how you can confirm each invoice and maybe change things like pricing. Down below that, then you can apply some payment rules for invoices. I'm just going to say ignore the payment rules for invoices for now. So when you're all ready and you've entered all your selection criteria on this screen, at the bottom of the screen, click continue, and on the next screen, it's going to show us all the delivery dockets that are left yet to be converted into invoices between those 2 date ranges. And we can see we've got 4 delivery dockets here. At the bottom of the screen, I've got a couple of options. Over to the left, I can change the display by saying display batch number or undisplay the batch number. So there's just some different displays. You can do a dummy run if you wanted to have a look and see what the invoices are going to look like. That would be maybe important if you had set some specific combine rules for a specific customer and this was your first time trying it. You might want to do a dummy run to see does it create the invoices correctly based on the reference or whatever criteria you've specifically put on that customer account. We'll do a live run. A live run is it's going to create the invoices. And down here, I'm going to tick the box that says confirm each docket. Now, if you've got a lot of delivery dockets, this is going to make this process longer. So this is an optional. You do not have to confirm each new docket. We could have just ticked close docket on the previous screen if you were happy that all the pricing on the deliveries were already correct and the quantities and there was nothing left to edit. You can skip this option. So this is just for trading purposes, but you may want to do this. You may or may not want to do this. So we're going to do a live run. We're going to confirm each docket. Over here to the right, I'm going to click combine now. So it's done the combine now and it's shown me the first delivery here. And there's a number of items. Well, there's only one item on it. This is a tile item because I can see everything below it is a text line where it gives the information about the tile. I could put in an account reference up here if I wanted to. This would be the reference that appears on the invoice if you had to do something like that. And I'll say I'm happy enough with that invoice. So I click OK. And now it's showing me the next delivery docket here. Let's say I wanted to change the price from this from €5 to €6. I just type in €6 and I'm happy with everything else. I just click OK, brings me to the next delivery docket. And down here where my mouse is, these are the stock outlines that are on that delivery docket that are going to be on your invoice. So let's say I'm happy with that one. And now on our last one, maybe we want to change this price and we want to change it to 300 instead of 307. And we click OK, and then that's it done there. So we can see at the top of the screen is our delivery dockets. At the bottom of the screen is our invoicing. Now we've changed some prices. I know that the amounts are slightly different there as well. But what you can do is you can click on each invoice, and if you want to print it, you can go options, print, and you can print off the document then so you can. This is a cash sale, so it's looking for a payment on it. You normally wouldn't have cash sales here, so we'll just take care of that and away you go. And sorry, I've got this account set up as a cash account and I've it also set up to look for a signature as well. So I'll just say the customer isn't present because we're not going to be recording signatures while we're combining documents. And you can work your way through them, and when you're done with them all and you're happy if them all printed or emailed or whatever it is you want to do, you just close out of this option simply. Bear in mind that when you do your statement run at the end of a month, if you're combining all your deliveries and invoices for the purposes of doing a statement, you could just send all the invoices in one go in a batch with your statement. So that's how you do batch invoicing from delivery dockets. And you can do this in the sales module or in the purchases module as well, if you've got the combined documents set up in the purchases module. The process is exactly the same. You're just taking purchase deliveries, which are like goods received in, and batch converting all those into invoices. So I hope this video helps. Thank you very much.